Hey, it's Scott Hammond, the author of The Everyday Dad, father of 9. Guess what? I'm in Maui, and it's awesome. Here today to talk to you about some basics of Christianity. We talked about Romans Road, we talked about your God story, we talked about home groups, we talked about growing as a Christian. Now I want to talk to you about giving your own personal testimony. Now this might differ from your God story. A God story could be a lot of elements about who you were, who you are. A God story, God's got a lot of stories in your life, but this is that specific one that talks to other people about who you were and how you were before you met Jesus. So let's talk about that. A testimony has elements. It has before you were saved, your conversion, and after you're saved till present. So let's talk about before. One of the things that defines your BC days, as people call them, is your need. All of us had an inward need that was unmet. For me, it was I didn't have a family, I was addicted to drugs, and I was unfulfilled. My life had no order, I was disorganized, I was kind of a mess. And what God did is He set that right when I decided to follow Him. He called me and I answered, and it was awesome. Okay, so stop the camera. That is your pre-conversion story. Now my conversion story is awesome. This is a true story. I was all hungover. The guy downstairs said, "Hey, come on down for some breakfast." We had some oatmeal. He read the 4 spiritual laws out of the Romans Road, Romans 3:23, 6:23, Romans 5, Romans 10. Awesome. "Hey, does this explain the desire of your heart? Do you want to follow Christ?" I go, "Do I? I totally want to follow God." Because what I've done with my life right now is made it an utter mess. I had hit bottom. Good place to be, because then you can only look up. And there He is with His hands out. So I prayed the prayer, but more than that, I really made an acceptance of God in my heart and said, I want to change. I want you to change my life. I'm trusting in you to do this. That was a big turning point. Okay, stop camera. That's getting saved. Okay, so pre-conversion, got saved, and now post. What has God done in my life today to make me a different man? And that's really the cool message. And again, God's given me a heart for people. He's given me a love for Him, a love for nature. God completely blessed me. God's given me 9 kids. God's given me a wife, bomb.com. I love Joni. God's given me hardship. It wasn't all like a big, rock star tour. But God has shown me grace. And God has shown me kindness. And God has shown me goodness. And God has shown me who He is. And continues to show me my needs. That I'm still humble. And I can still walk with Him. And I can still know Him. And that's awesome. So, before I got saved, my life was pretty much a mess. It was a total mess. Got saved, had this story, had this moment in time where my friend prayed with me and for me, and I accepted Christ. And then post all this, God's given me order, He's given me family, He's met all those needs. Taken addictions away, awesome. I still drink coffee, but don't tell anybody. And then lastly, He's given me a heart for people, to use my gifts and to share and to equip and to help other people and to be in the moment, whatever that means. It may not just be a YouTube video, it could be anything. I'm Scott Hammond. I'm the author of The Everyday Dad, wishing you an awesome God story, testimony every single day. By the way, go out now and write it down. Take notes, practice it, get it in your heart, can it up. People will know it's canned, and you can share it freely, because you'll own it. It'll be yours. No one can contest it. Have a great God story day every day.